And yes, after a very intense game, Barca got 3 points from Villarreal today. 3 points that get Barca closer to the LaLiga trophy as Real Madrid drops some points this weekend, and we have just 6 games left to play. Hello, Barca fans, and welcome back to Barca Corner, the channel where you can get the best content about FC Barcelona's team. In yesterday's La Liga game, Barca won 1-2 in Estadio de la Ceramica, home of Villarreal. It was indeed a very beautiful game with two teams that like to play very offensively and that have very talented players in the attack. Just look at the game stats, which clearly show how offensive both teams played. 22 chances were created in total, 12 from Barca and 10 from Villarreal. It's true that only 3 goals were scored in the game, but both teams, especially Barca, could have scored many more. Barcelona had a low ball possession stat, just 56%, which is normal as Villarreal have very skilled players in the midfield to assure the control of the ball. And yes, one player from Villarreal was sent off in the 65th minute after his tackle to Messi. Fortunately, the Argentinian was fine after the game. This is what the table looks like at the moment. Atletico remains top of the table with 73 points, 2 ahead of Barca, who has one more game to play against Granada next Thursday. If Barca wins this game, we will be at the top of the table. Real Madrid will go down to the 3rd position with 71 points. The Blancos dropped points again, this time against Real Betis at home, where no team was able to score a single goal. After this draw, they have almost pulled themselves out from the title race. Atletico is clearly the biggest opponent for FC Barcelona at the moment. And the best thing is that we still have a direct clash against them in 2 weeks in Camp Nou. We can't wait for this super game. Let's analyze how Barca managed to win this game from a tactical point of view. Koeman played the classical 3 center backs line with Lenglet, Mingueza, and Piqué. The team seems much more solid now in defense since the Catalan defender is back leading the defensive line. Busquets, De Jong, and the young Pedri played in the midfield. Pedri seemed extremely tired in the second half and had to be subbed. He is just 18 years old and he doesn't quite have the muscle development to play in 90 minutes twice per week. Alba played in the left wing and Dest in the right. However, in the second half, Roberto substituted Dest as Koeman was looking for more control of the ball and experience for his team. In the attack, Griezmann accompanied Messi. And what a game from the Frenchman. He scored the 2 goals for Barcelona. The first one was an absolute beauty. He received a long pass from Mingueza, controlled the ball, and in the penalty area, he remained very cold and splendidly chipped over Asensio, Villarreal's goalkeeper, who did, by the way, make some very valuable saves for his team. What a finish. He's got a magic left foot. Not many players on earth are able to score this type of goal. Griezmann's goal was of enormous importance as it allowed Barca to equalize the game literally 1 minute after Chukwueze scored an astonishing goal. The Nigerian received a long pass from Pau Torres, went over Alba, curved around Ter Stegen, and shot. Chukwueze was actually the best player for Villarreal. He drove Barcelona's defenders crazy throughout the whole game, especially Jordi Alba. After the equalizer, FC Barcelona felt much more comfortable and had the clear control of the game. In the 35th minute, the Villarreal defender, Floyd, offered a beautiful birthday present to Griezmann, assisting him for his 2nd goal of the game. Floyd played a blind pass to his goalkeeper that the Frenchman intercepted. All he had to do was shoot, and he was completely alone in front of Villarreal's goalkeeper. Griezmann is a very smart player and knows perfectly where to place himself on the pitch. In the second half, both teams made a lot of substitutions as the players started to tire out, since it was the second game both teams had played this week. For Barca, apart from Sergi Roberto, Ilaj Moriba, Araujo, and Dembele came on the pitch. The Frenchman was back after some muscle problems that had prevented him from playing the last game against Getafe. Despite playing with one man down, Villarreal continued attacking and managed to create some chances. But Barca defended very, very well and finally got those coveted 3 points from Villarreal. Griezmann was the man of the match thanks to his 2 goals. He has become the preferred striker for Koeman instead of Ousmane Dembele. This is what he said after the game. As a striker, I always try to move between the opponent's center backs to generate space for my colleagues. It is not my natural position on the pitch, but it is an honor to play in Barca's starting 11. I put a lot of effort to perform for the team through scoring goals or assisting. I am very happy. Apart from Griezmann, Jong was clearly the other MVP of the game. The Dutchman played as a midfielder, but he was everywhere. He was very important in helping the team move the ball forwards. And he had two very clear chances at making a goal that he missed incomprehensibly. A goal would have been the cherry on the cake for him. It is a very important win for the team that now has 6 finals left, from which 2 will take place next week. First one against Granada on Thursday at 7 p.m. Central European Standard Time, and a second one on Sunday night, the big game in Mestalla against Valencia. The title is in our hands. Let's go for it. In Barca Corner, we will be sure to keep you informed about all the news from Camp Nou, and hopefully we'll be celebrating more victories together soon. Remember that you can now follow us on Instagram. We'll put the link in the description. So stay tuned. And as always, if you like the video, put a thumbs up and subscribe. See you soon.